Hello, welcome to K-pop's DConan channel. This video is chapter 3 out of 3 chapters on one main topic, which is Le Sserafim hate train. In today's video, we will answer on this question. Was it right for Eunchae to debut? Let's investigate this case. 1. How Eunchae was chosen. Eunchae, born in November 10th, 2006, was in love with dancing before her debut with Le Sserafim. She attended Deaf Dance School, a well-known dance academy in South Korea, where she received professional training in various dance styles, which later helped her stand out during her audition for Source Music. Eunchae joined Source Music in January 2021, making her one of the later additions to the lineup. It was revealed later that she wasn't in the original lineup of the group. The group was supposed to consist of Sakura, Chaewon, Minju, Ruka, Yeonjun, and Garam. Unfortunately, Minju refused Hybe's offer to become a member and decided to pursue her acting career. Then, in episode 1 of The World Is My Oyster documentary, the members were informed that Ruka won't debut with them, making it a last-minute decision.
팀장님이 오셔서 아쉽게도 이제 루카는 같은 팀으로 데뷔를 못하게 됐다고.
That's when Kazuha and Eunchae were added to the group. Despite her relatively brief time as a trainee, her hard work quickly stood out and her bubbly personality and stage presence helped her secure a spot in the final lineup. As the youngest member of Le Sserafim, she brings a bright and playful energy to the group. Clue: last minute. 2. Eunchae as a young idol. Eunchae's hate train started way before Le Sserafim's hate train. To be more specific, since Le Sserafim's debut, she received hate for 2 reasons. The first one involved a heated debate on all of social media's platforms about the difference between her looks in the debut photos and in real life when she was performing on stage. Many K-pop fans claimed that she looked less appealing in real life. The second reason was having back acne. Yes, you heard that right, back acne. A Korean netizen uploaded this photo of Eunchae and commented, "This is my first time seeing a female idol with an acne," and this post went viral that it became the talk of the town, with some people agreeing with them and others defending Eunchae from the hate. To be honest, I spent lots of time staring straight at the photo trying to get that acne out, but I still can't see it properly. Can you believe this was a reason to hate on a 15-year-old girl? Anyways, let's move on with time. In case you don't know, Eunchae has her own show on YouTube where she brings other idols to interview them, and it's called Eunchae Star Diary. She interviewed many famous idols like aespa Karina and Ningning and ITZY Yuna. But there was a specific episode that was filled with hate. It was NCT Jaemin and Jisung episode. Are you wondering why? Let me tell you. The episode itself had nothing wrong about it, but K-pop fans believed that Eunchae was just a pick-me and boy crazy girl who was searching for a husband through the show. Some Engsons at that time hated on her and told her to stay away from their so-called husbands. Next, we have the heated debate over this clip from Le Sserafim's live.
참 학교 다니시죠, 여러분?
하나를 또 하나.
힘들겠다.
힘내세요.
힘내세요. 그 기분 뭔지 알죠? 아침 7시에 일어나야 돼.
The translation for what she said here is, "You're all in school, huh? That must be so tough, really tough. I know what it feels like. I also had to wake up at 7 a.m. This clip was all over the internet, and many K-pop fans called her rude and ignorant for saying a comment like that, and she shouldn't be bragging about the different life she is living unlike others her age. Some others defended her, saying she was just joking around and didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. Others were saying she wasn't rude but rather ignorant, and agreed she shouldn't have said that. However, on August 29th, Le Sserafim were interviewed in a press conference for 4th mini-album Crazy, and Eunchae apologized for her behavior and insisted she will be more responsible with her actions. Now, let's move to the Easy era, which was one of the hardest eras for the group. Right before this era, there's a trend between K-pop fans to choose an idol who they think is useless in their group, basically a filler member. And to everyone's surprise, many K-pop fans picked magnaes as filler members such as Shuhwa, Sihoon, and of course Eunchae. Despite Shuhwa being the most targeted idol, yet the Easy era made Eunchae gain more negative attention and hate. During this era, members like Sakura, Kazuha, and Eunchae received hate for their vocals in encore stages, and Le Sserafim as a whole were called by Hybe's most untalented group. During this era as well, Hybe received lots of criticism and hate for making Smart's choreography too inappropriate for a minor like Eunchae to dance on. Funits accused the company of being gold diggers and not caring about their idol's mental health, especially that Eunchae is known for being active on social media. Eunchae was even seen later in Making It Look Easy, documentary checking social media on her phone, which made the accusations rise again.
그래요? 저 반응 보고 싶어요.
뭔가 저는 항상 이런 저에 대한 반응들을 많이 보는 편인데
Le Sserafim's fans didn't make this slide as they mentioned Fearless and Anti-Fragile original choreographies that included the same problem. In Fearless music video, the members were seen doing an inappropriate move on the floor, including Garam and Eunchae, who are minors. And during one of the Le Sserafim's interviews, Yeonjun revealed Antifragile's original choreography, which was even worse.
다들 귀여서 막 이런 거 아이스크림 먹는 거도 있고 아이스크림 먹는 것도 있고 맞아 진짜 이거 맞아 대박이었어.
And just when the hate on Easy Era was slowly settling down, the Coachella performance totally ruined everything, including Le Sserafim's reputation, mental and physical health, and Fanit's trust and loyalty in them. And of course, add the Hybe and Min Heejin's childish drama beside this, making a very toxic environment for 16 years old to handle. Eunchae's Coachella clips went viral and everyone made fun of her and even wished her death. And after Coachella, K-pop fans started categorizing Le Sserafim members into 3 sections. The first section featured Chaewon, who is considered Le Sserafim's savior and the only talented one. The second section included Yeonjun, who is seen as a singer with average vocal abilities. The final section consisted of Sakura, Kazuha, and Eunchae, who were labeled as untalented. And with a little more spice added because of Hybe's drama, Le Sserafim were called by the worst names possible, and they were compared to the whole industry. They got compared with aespa and New Jeans in terms of vocals, Friend, ITZY, Kiss of Life, and Baby Monster in terms of stage presence and handling hard choreographies, Blackpink in terms of how they performed at Coachella, Hybe in terms of live vocal improvement, this mixed Kyujin video, and finally videos of Stray Kids Han rapping while doing push-ups and getting tickled. This is why Eunchae's Music Bank appearance after the hate train gained lots of attention. As we know from before, Eunchae has a bubbly personality and loves interacting with idols, but this video of hers showed otherwise. The girl was seen calm and not smiling like usual. But guess what? K-pop fans still hated on her and said that they acknowledge she is young, but she is still untalented and is just privileged for being in a company like Hybe. Now, we took a general look on Eunchae's career from the pre-debut until Easy Era. Do you think you could have handled all of this like her? Think of it while we dig deeper into what happens with Eunchae behind the scenes.
Clue: hate.
3. Eunchae's constant suffering. If you watch Le Sserafim's content, you'll realize that Eunchae is always trying to be as perfect as possible. She practices hard until she is conveyed with her performance, and doing mistakes on stage is not fine with her, like this. The dance should have been like this, but this is what happened on stage. Eunchae cried a lot because of it, and while everyone was telling it's alright, she didn't agree on that and was disappointed in herself. The same thing happened with Antifragile choreography. There was a specific part she kept doing it over and over again, and shed some tears while doing so. This is because of the pressure she put on herself, and if you're wondering what type of pressure it is, she revealed it in The World is My Oyster documentary when she was chosen as a member.
그 안에서 제가 튈 수 있을지도 뭔가 저라는 사람을 많이 알리고 싶은데 그럴 수 있을지라는 걱정이 사실 지금으로서는 그 걱정이 제일 큰 것 같아요.
And that's why we will move on to Make It Look Easy documentary. After watching the 5 episodes, anyone can easily see that Sakura and Eunchae are the most members who suffer because of people's comments and industry standards. In the first episode, this part went viral.
천천히.
좀 물어주면 안 될까요?
할 때도 가끔 갑자기 숨 푹 차고 그러면은 가끔 그랬던 적 있긴 했는데 오늘도
과목 같은 경우
약간 비슷해요. 내가 뭐가 이상이 있는 건 아닌데 이게 이제 어떨 때 한 번씩 이렇게 올 수 있다.
Eunchae was so tired that she couldn't continue the performance, yet she continued with the members despite taking a short amount of rest.
무조건 해야 된다고 그 생각밖에 없었어서 그냥 무조건 해야 된다 이거 해서 했던 것 같아요. 그 마음 하나로 했던 것 같은데 이걸 할 수 있을까? 뭔가 할 할 수 있을지 아니면 못할지 그런 걸 고민할 틈도 없이
In the second one, we have this clip.
왜 이렇게 사람들이 귀여워해 주시지? 막 이런 생각도 들 때가 많은데 내가 만약에 나이가 들어서 나도 모르게 안 귀여워지면은 어떡하지?
Although there aren't much emotions or cries in it yet, that's another thing that stresses Eunchae. She is afraid of aging. Also the scene where she talks about the unrealistic K-pop standards.
뭔가 대중분들이 좋아하는 얼굴이 있고 행동이 있고 그런 이미지가 있다 보니까 뭔가 저도 모르게 거기에 맞추려고 하고 뭔가 비교하게 되고 내 모습과
The last thing I'll mention in the documentary takes place in the 5th episode, which is the easy dance practice part. Is Eunchae crying in the practice room? Where did I see this before? Clue. Documentary. 4. Hybe control. I guess anyone can predict that Hybe is in control of anything Eunchae does, especially that she is still a minor. This annoyed many fanits and even other K-pop fans since Hybe showed how they don't give a what about Eunchae's age lots of times, as if they do it on purpose to gain money in a cheap way. It's really obvious when it comes to the group's choreographies and outfits. Remember Eunchae's skirt controversy? Let me remind you. This skirt not only made people criticize Hybe and even hate on Eunchae, who doesn't choose what she wears. And even though fanits criticized Hybe on Eunchae's outfits, they kept giving her controversial outfits over and over and over and over again. Same thing with sserafim's choreographies like Fearless and all the other comebacks. Unforgiven. Perfect Night. And Smart. But to be fair, Hybe isn't the only company who does this for its minors in the industry, but this is for another video. Clue. Minor. 5. Was it right for Eunchae to debut? By connecting the 4 clues of our video last minute, hate, documentary, minor, we can answer the question. Eunchae was a last-minute decision to Hybe and trained for a short time. Despite her dedication to her career, she got massive hate for various reasons, and when the Make It Look Easy documentary was released, the hate was doubled. Unfortunately, as a minor in the industry, she is being used like all the other minors without having an opinion, and she still gets the hate instead of the company. This leads us to the following answer. Eunchae shouldn't have debuted. That's not because of her talents or visuals, but her age. And this is not about Eunchae only though, but other minors in the industry, but this is a whole different issue to open now. It needs a video on its own. Now I can say case closed. See you in another video.